This is a tutorial on how to start your visor for your newsboy, newsgirl hats. You anchor the yarn onto the end, and we're going to want to E-wrap 8 pegs that is in the center of your 12 pegs on one side and your loom clips. So we're going to go in 2 pegs, 1, 2, and start E-wrapping on your third pegs. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 2 empty here, 2 empty here in your end clips. So that's your E-wrap row. That's where you're going to start. And then we're going to go back the other direction. And this is going to be your purl. So this is doing the garter stitch. Whoops. The garter stitch of 1 E-wrap row, 1 purl row. Okay, so we're just going to purl this row. Just going to give me a minute here, and then I'm going to show you how to increase, because you're going to want to increase after each purl row. So it'll be one E-wrap row, 1 purl row, increase. So you want to do that all the way until you hit the end clips. And then that's when you're going to start the body of your hat. Okay. That is the last purl. You will want to use a thicker yarn for this, 5 and possibly a 6. You're not going to want to use a worst weight. It'll be too thin. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase right now. We're going to wrap around the next peg to the left and then E-wrap all the way down over your purl row, and then E-wrap your last peg. Now you have a choice to either purl your increase pegs or E-wrap them. I prefer to E-wrap every increase peg because it will give it a more uniform edge to your visor, but you can purl. It does not matter. So first we have to finish our E-wrap, bring the loops over, knit them over the top, and then we're going to want to, like I said, I prefer to E-wrap this peg, but you can purl it. Either way, it's all up to you. So we're going to purl back. This is a very easy thing to do. As soon as you get the hang of it, it's going to be no big deal. I know it might be a little confusing at first, but with the looms, there's not many stitches to deal with. It's just on how you put them together, of the look that you will end up getting. And obviously the type of yarn that you use as well. I like softer yarns because the harder yarns will give you a very stiff look to it. So whoops, I was going to E-wrap that one because that's what I did on the other side. So get that back on there. So then I'm going to wrap it around, excuse me, and E-wrap that because that's what I like to do. Okay, so now we just did our purl row back. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to increase and then E-wrap all the way down. See, you're almost to your end peg. We're almost finished with the visor. And there's your increase of your last peg here. So we're going to just knit over. Make sure you get it all knitted over. Yeah. We're almost there. We're almost ready to start the body of the hat. I'm going to pause it a minute and we'll just do it. So like I said, I like to E-wrap this one instead of purling the increased pegs. It does have a tighter look to it. And then we're just going to purl back. Okay. So basically that is the visor. You don't want the visor too long because then it will hang in go into the baby's face. You wanted a very short visor, so it just kind of sticks out. So, okay. Like I said, I like to E-wrap one more purl, sorry. I like to E-wrap the increase peg. This is just me. It's not in the pattern that way that I sent out because I just thought it was a little too confusing. So that was the last purl. You can unhook your anchor yarn. So we're going to do another increase on your end peg and then E-wrap all the way down. Okay, increase on your last clip peg. This will be the finish of the visor. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, all right. Whoop, that one came off. So I am going to purl back, and then we're going to start the body of the hat. So bring it up and over. Okay, we're going to purl back. It's just going to take me a second to get back there, and then you can, this is where the body of the hat will start, and the hard visor will be finished. So simple, not difficult. Okay. All right, one more purl. Okay, and then, like I said, I like to E-wrap the increase peg. All right, now we're ready to start the body. And we're going to E-wrap all the way around. And as in the pattern, I think it is 10 more rows of garter stitches. And you're going to do that just one row E-wrap, one row purl, all the way around for 10 rows, and then the rest of it, the hat, is going to be E-wrap stitches. So that is your visor. You are done with the visor. I hope that definitely helps you. I know visually it helps out to see sometimes than it is to try to read about it. So, okay. And then you just go around and start your purl, E-wrap, you're done. Thank you.